The global stage is witnessing a dramatic reshuffling of power in finance and geopolitics. Once dominated by Western institutions and technologies, the world is gradually shifting towards a multipolar order, with China emerging as a central force. This shift isn't just a matter of economic statistics, but a transformation in how nations and companies wield influence. At the heart of this transition are strategic moves by players like Alibaba, whose decision to shift its primary listing from the New York Stock Exchange to the Hong Kong Stock Exchange signals more than a financial adjustment. It represents a broader trend of decoupling from Western financial systems, aligning with China's growing desire for independence and influence. This video explores these dynamics, unraveling what Alibaba's strategic pivot reveals about the changing global financial order and its implications for the West. Before we dive deeper, don't forget to like and share this video with your friends who are interested in global finance and geopolitics. For decades, the global financial system has revolved around Western institutions like the New York Stock Exchange, the International Monetary Fund, and the World Bank. These entities have long been pillars of economic influence, shaping trade, capital flows, and even geopolitics. However, recent years have witnessed a growing challenge to this Western hegemony. Emerging economies, particularly China, have begun reshaping the narrative, seeking autonomy and new frameworks that reduce dependency on Western systems. Initiatives like the Belt and Road Initiative and the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank underscore China's ambitions to redefine the financial landscape. Alibaba's decision to shift its primary listing to the Hong Kong Stock Exchange fits squarely into this larger story. It is both a reflection of China's financial aspirations and a response to geopolitical realities. What are your thoughts on this shift in financial power? Drop a comment below. Alibaba's move to Hong Kong is more than a logistical shift, it's a statement. For years, the company benefited from its New York Stock Exchange listing, gaining access to global capital and bolstering its reputation as a tech giant. However, as US-China tensions escalated, this arrangement became increasingly precarious. By relocating to Hong Kong, Alibaba reduces its exposure to potential sanctions or delistings from US markets. This strategic pivot also aligns with China's push for greater economic independence. The Hong Kong listing positions Alibaba closer to its domestic and regional investors, leveraging a financial hub that serves as a bridge between global markets and mainland China. For Alibaba, the benefits are clear. The Hong Kong Stock Exchange offers a stable platform with robust infrastructure and deep liquidity. At the same time, the move signals a commitment to China's vision of financial self-reliance, reducing reliance on Western systems that have often been leveraged as tools of geopolitical influence. Alibaba's decision reflects a broader trend among Chinese companies reconsidering their reliance on Western financial markets. This shift carries significant implications for the West, particularly the United States, which has long used its financial systems as instruments of influence. The New York Stock Exchange, once a symbol of global capital, now faces the prospect of losing its allure for companies seeking alternatives. If Chinese giants follow Alibaba's lead, it could erode the dominance of US financial markets. For Wall Street, this decoupling is a wake-up call, highlighting the need to adapt to a changing global environment where financial flows are increasingly diversified. On a geopolitical level, The shift challenges the United States' ability to use financial tools like sanctions or market access as levers of influence. A more self-sufficient China is less susceptible to such tactics, altering the balance of power in economic diplomacy. Alibaba's move is emblematic of China's broader strategy to insulate itself from Western pressures. In recent years, Beijing has taken significant steps to develop its financial infrastructure and reduce its dependency on the dollar-dominated global system. Efforts to internationalize the yuan, expand the reach of Chinese banks, and promote platforms like the Hong Kong Stock Exchange are all part of this strategy. By fostering a financial ecosystem that rivals Western institutions, China aims to assert its influence not just regionally but globally. This independence also extends to technology, where Chinese firms are increasingly developing alternatives to Western platforms and ecosystems. Whether in fintech, e-commerce, or digital currencies, China is creating a parallel system that operates independently of Western control. Alibaba's strategic pivot isn't happening in isolation. It reflects a broader trend towards a multipolar world where the traditional dominance of the West is being challenged. Emerging powers like China are asserting themselves in finance, technology, and geopolitics, creating a more balanced global order. For the West, this transition is both a challenge and an opportunity. Adapting to a multipolar world requires innovation, collaboration, and a willingness to embrace new paradigms. For companies and governments alike, the rise of players like Alibaba and the Hong Kong Stock Exchange signals the need to rethink strategies and priorities. For emerging markets, China's rise serves as inspiration. It demonstrates that economic influence isn't confined to historical powers. It can be built through strategic planning, innovation, and a commitment to independence. While Alibaba's move to Hong Kong is a significant milestone, it's only one chapter in a larger story. The journey towards a multipolar financial system will be complex and fraught with challenges. For China, maintaining its momentum will require balancing innovation with stability, ensuring that its financial ecosystem remains attractive to global investors while serving domestic needs. For the West, the rise of China and its financial institutions underscores the importance of remaining competitive. The traditional pillars of global finance must evolve, embracing new technologies, diversifying partnerships, and fostering resilience in an increasingly interconnected world. Alibaba's strategic pivot to Hong Kong is more than a financial decision. It's a reflection of a global power shift. It signals the emergence of a multipolar world where China is no longer a challenger but a central player. This shift carries profound implications for the future of finance, geopolitics, and global influence. As these changes unfold, one thing is clear: the days of unipolar dominance are behind us. The future will be shaped by a dynamic interplay of powers, each bringing its strengths to the table. For companies, investors, and nations alike, understanding this new reality is essential to navigating the opportunities and challenges ahead. If this video sparked your interest, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights. Tap the notification bell to stay informed about the latest in global finance and geopolitics. Thank you for being part of the conversation.